Hi, my name's Kassidy. I'm working on the journey GirlTopia, and this journey is about women empowerment and who is a better person on women empowerment than Maggie. Maggie, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a sergeant with the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, and I've been working with them for 30 years.
Hi, my name is Dr. Lisa Beckley. I am a dentist, and I will be answering some questions for Kassidy's questionnaire for her journey project.
Hi, my name is Cherise Steeman, and I am retired from the United States Department of Agriculture Forest Service. I retired as a firefighter / fire and law enforcement dispatcher. I did 17 years as a wildland firefighter and another 10 plus as the dispatcher.
My name is Nancy Perdue, and my career is I'm the Chief Financial Officer and the Vice President of Operations for Girl Scouts of San Gorgonio Council. I've worked there for 10 years.
The first question, in your mind, girls can be fill in the blank.
Well, I'm going to say just about everything that they can be, because the honest reality of it is there are still some restrictions that are imposed, whether it's by men or by laws. Before I went to the Sheriff's Department, I was in the Marine Corps. And when I joined the Marine Corps 30 years ago, women could only go into certain fields. And that has not really changed a whole lot. They've opened up so many more fields to women in terms of non-combat related jobs, but the combat related jobs are still pretty much closed to men. I don't see that changing in the very near future, because we do have to look at a lot of the physical limitations that women have. While we can be very powerful and we can do just about everything, there are some things that we can't do, but they're very few.
Girls can be anything that they want to be. They are strong and vigilant human beings.
Girls are
strong, compassionate, frustrating at times, but have good hearts.
Girls are fun to work with. This is the job that I can say that I've loved the most. I just love having opportunities to work with girls and see them changing, see them stepping out of their shell and being interested in things. It's just an awesome place to be working with girls.
What advice can you give to girls growing up who want to do a stereotypical man's job?
Stay strong, stay focused, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't, because you can.
Don't let anything hold them back. When I was growing up, girls were not interested in math, and so I was always competing with boys. And it's really sad that decades later that's still the case. So don't let anything hold you back. If it's something you're interested in, do it. There are a lot of support systems out there to help girls achieve what they're interested in, and I'm really proud to be working at a council that sees that opportunity, that works with colleges and other organizations that really helps girls expand their horizons.
Describe girls in one word.
I'm going to go back to power. I really think that there's a lot of power in what we can do.
Girls are intriguing.
Strong.
Wow, that is a great one. Girls are just, okay, a one word. Wow. They're great.
Finally, what do you do as a girl that most people wouldn't expect you to do?
Being a cop. And when you look at me, and I'm 5 feet tall, I'm not very big, and that's why when I told my family I was going to become a cop, they laughed at me. They knew, I mean, obviously who knows you better than your own family, but they thought I was just not capable of doing the physical aspects of it, being able to run and jump and fight and do all of those things that were necessary to be a cop. And part of my motivation was wanting to prove them wrong. And that's not always the best motivation, but that was mine, and it worked. But being able to understand that and being able to do what you need to do to make it happen is important.
One of the things that I do that I think most people don't expect that I would be able to do is I take out teeth. So I can take out really strong teeth that are embedded in bone and use, tools and torque and things like that to remove a tooth. So sometimes when I'm working on patients, a lot of them will think, how are you going to take this tooth out? And most men will use their muscle. Whereas I can't do that. I'm not as strong physically as a man, so I've got to use my brain. So I use the tools and torque and put them in certain positions to get teeth out, and a lot of people are surprised by that. That's one thing that I do that people probably would be surprised by.
Well, before I retired, I was a wildland firefighter. I would hike hills with 40 to 50 pounds on my back, a fire hose. I would use different types of tools to cut line around the fire, like shovels and McLeods and Pulaskis. I would respond to vehicle fires, traffic accidents, and structure fires.
My professional career, again, I am an accountant. When I first got into that role, very few women were in that role. That's changing now. But in my personal life, I am a homeowner, a single homeowner. I do a lot of my own repairs. I have dug sprinklers up and replaced them. I've done beginning plumbing. I've certainly done a lot of interior decorating design with cutting wood and cutting drywall and all kinds of things that is not expected of women. I have my own power tools. In fact, several years ago, a neighbor was over and was so shocked that I had my very own chainsaw and I even knew how to use it.
And
It is empowering. It is empowering, and I think as long as we keep empowering each other, we'll be successful.
Thanks for having me, and I really appreciate the time you took to come over here and do this. Thanks.
Well, thank you so much for asking me. I really enjoyed myself.
You're so welcome. It was a pleasure.